NBC Palm Springs.
Thank you for joining us for your midday news. I'm Olivia Sandusky alongside meteorologist Jerry Steffen. A happy Monday and a happy first day of fall.
Yeah, it is. It's here.
Summer's over.
At 11:19 this morning, officially.
Okay.
Yeah, we started out with summer, and now we're in fall. Autumn, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the temperatures are going to coincide with that, too, because we have a lot of clouds. That'll keep temperatures slightly below normal today. A sprinkle, maybe. But a few things changing later this week. Temps will go up, and we may see some more rain later in the week.
All right, we'll talk about that a little later on in your full forecast. Thank you, Jerry. Let's get to your top story this morning. Deputies on the search for a suspect after a deadly shooting in Coachella. Thermal Station Sheriff's deputies are receiving a report of an assault with a weapon after this happened noon on Sunday at the intersection of Calle Limon and Genoa Street. Deputies arrived on scene to find an adult male suffering from a possible gunshot wound. The victim has been identified as 51-year-old Enrique Arrieta of Coachella. No arrests have been made at this time. Investigators are working to identify the suspect. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact Investigator Adams with the Central Homicide Unit. We've got the number there at the bottom of your screen. The 20th Annual Peace Day Awards ceremony was held Sunday at the Miracle Springs Resort in Desert Hot Springs. Cathedral City Council member Rita Lamb serving as a featured speaker for the ceremony. The event has taken place annually since 2006, and it creates opportunities for people, organizations, and nations for practical acts of peace.
This year I was able to introduce a wonderful woman, and her name is Stephanie Manasis, and she is a producer and director of Zen Film Productions, and she has put together this wonderful documentary really highlighting and focusing in on veterans of World War II who, because of the benevolence and kindness and peaceful heart of the enemy, were able to live and prosper and play it forward.
This year's Global Peace Day theme was Act Now for a Peaceful World, Cultivating a Culture of Peace. One of the biggest events in professional women's golf is headed back to the desert. The Epson Tour Championship, the final stop on the LPGA's official qualifying tour, takes place October 2nd through the 5th in Indian Wells, with the city continuing its role as presenting sponsor. The tournament will feature 108 top athletes competing for a $250,000 prize and a shot at earning their 2026 LPGA Tour cards. It's a high-stakes finish to a season-long journey with dreams of joining the LPGA on the line.
The Valley lost the Dinah Shore, or the ANA, last year, and so it's nice to have the ladies back in our valley to compete. Yeah, as the host course and host facility, it's such an honor to have such quality golf and to work with the Epson Tour. They're really, really on their game, and they host this event just like an LPGA Tour event. It's really fun to work with, and the competition has been great so far.
Tickets are on sale now. They can be purchased at EpsonTourChampionship.com. And Acrisure Arena has a big announcement to make about its lineup of amazing performances and events coming to the Coachella Valley starting next week. From Paul McCartney next Monday all the way to the Firebirds kickoff on October 10th. They're calling it the Magnificent Seven. These are the exciting events set to run at Acrisure Arena over the upcoming 12-day stretch. The headliners including Paul McCartney, that's September 29th, The Who on October 1st, Los Angeles Lakers playing there on October 3rd, Blink-182 October 4th and 5th, Maroon 5 on the 8th, and then you've got Coachella Valley Firebirds home opener October 10th. So a lot of fun here in the desert. You can head over to Acrisure Arena's website to secure your tickets for any of those events. Cathedral City Senior Center celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with a lively block party. This was over the weekend. City leaders saying the celebration not only highlighted Hispanic culture through music, food, and entertainment, but it also connected locals with valuable community resources. Kai Beach has the story.
De Sol de México. Así que un fuerte aplauso para ellas.
This is happening here in Cathedral City because we're a majority Latino community. It's important to celebrate our diversity and be inclusive and make sure that we have a welcoming opportunity to celebrate what is a month-long celebration for Hispanic Heritage Month. Hi, I'm Ryan Hunt. I'm the Communications and Events Manager for the City of Cathedral City. We're celebrating our Hispanic Heritage Month festival and block party. It's a resource fair. First time we've really done anything like this, which is really cool. Being a majority Latino community here in Cathedral City, we thought it was really important to celebrate our heritage.
Hi, my name is Laura Butres, and I work for Cathedral City Senior Center, and I'm the People Experience Manager. Our purpose in here is we brought a lot of different resources so they can get all the information that all the families they need. It makes me feel amazing because I'm part of the Spanish, and all the things that they have to do, it's amazing to be part of it. Every year we want to celebrate the Spanish Heritage of the Month, and if maybe next year we can do it more bigger, it will be much better, wonderful.
That was our Kai Beach reporting. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside our Agua Caliente casino camera, downtown Palm Springs. We're talking about the cooler temperatures on the first day of fall. Jerry, look at all those clouds out there.
Yeah, yesterday it was overcast. The day before that, Saturday, we had nothing but sunshine. The weekend was 2 days of different forecasts. But I stand corrected. Autumn begins at 11:19, so technically it's still summer right now, but it'll feel like autumn this afternoon with the clouds and slightly cooler than normal numbers. 83 degrees in Palm Springs. Winds are calm, 45% relative humidity. Check those temps. 78 degrees at Joshua Tree, 81.29 Palms Desert, Hot Springs 83, 84 degrees at Indio, 87 Palm Desert, 76 at Banning, 82 at Cabazon. We're seeing some echoes on our radar in Southern California. Not a whole heck of a lot. Most of it well to the south of us, all streaming its way to the northeast. Even a little bit of rain around the Coachella Valley to our east. We'll take a closer look at radar in the full forecast coming up in minutes. But we have moisture moving into the southwest today thanks to a cutoff low offshore, pulling that moisture up and clouds into the Coachella Valley. As far as dew points, they'll be in the 50s today, so a touch of humidity with temperatures that are just a couple notches below normal. A normal high, 100 degrees. Instead, 97 degrees. That's in Palm Springs and Mecca, 99 Indio and La Quinta, 100 degrees at Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage. Tomorrow, a little more sunshine. Tuesday, still some clouds moving in and out of the area. 103 tomorrow and 101 on Wednesday with, again, a mix of sun and clouds around Southern California and the Coachella Valley. Again, a closer look at radar and our 7-day forecast into the weekend on the way.
Jerry, thank you. Well, it's something to celebrate. There's a new addition at the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens. A new baby giraffe was born earlier this month. The zoo sharing some photos revealing the news on Sunday. The calf was born September 7th. She's part of the zoo's species survival plan, and at the moment, she's still learning to adapt to her habitat.
Giraffes are currently experiencing a silent extinction in the wild, so we're very excited to have a giraffe calf born here at the Living Desert. She's part of the species survival plan, so they are helping keep a nice, healthy, genetic population of giraffes in human care. Our calf is still exploring the habitat and getting comfortable. Mom's bringing her out as she gets a little more adventurous, so we'd love to invite people to come out here and see our calf as she gets a little more time on our habitat and gets a chance to explore.
Can't wait to see her out there, and her name will be revealed in the near future. The Palm Springs Police Department is hosting a blood drive tomorrow. It will be located at the police department's training center on South Civic Drive. It's from 10 to 2. Donors can earn store points that can be redeemed for virtual prepaid MasterCards and Livestream gear. You can find more information by visiting our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. All right, it's time now for Know Before You Go, where we tell you about road work happening here in the Valley so you can avoid getting stuck in all of that traffic. Here's CV Sync Traffic Manager Chris Gunderson with details.
And we're going to start in Rancho Mirage today. They're working on their slurry seal project, which is traveling down Highway 111. They're doing it in sections. They had a little rain last week. Put a little bit of a delay there, but it shouldn't affect the schedule too much. So the project is supposed to finish up on 111 this week, and then on Friday they're going to move over to Monterey. So that little tiny green stripe over there on the right side of the screen, This is for the southbound lanes between the Whitewater Channel and the Parkview Avenue. So this will be for Friday and Monday of next week. So to avoid that, you want to use Portola, and they do have a website where you can go and get the detailed information. So go ahead and get that information there, and that'll give you all the details. The next thing we're going to look at is Cook Street. Now, this is a project that's been going on for a while, and it's from the Coachella Valley Water District. They're putting down some water lines, repotable water lines down Cook Street. Now, this is from the high school on the other side of the wash all the way up to Hoveley Lane. Now, this has got a couple of signals in red flash. They have changing traffic control. This project is expected to wrap up around the 30th of September. So we're getting close to the finish line on this one. Your alternate route for this one would be Washington or Portola. Again, this is a lot of traffic control. So you want to, as you go through there, be very careful, as it does change as they realign the water lines there.
Our thanks to Chris Gunterson for those updates. Still ahead on your midday news, the Trump administration is tying a common household medicine to autism risk. We have more details on today's expected announcement. And we have a live look outside our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera, some cooler temperatures if you're heading out to play today. Jerry has that 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes, so stay with us.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram. Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Welcome back. Over the weekend, Governor Gavin Newsom signing 5 bills into law for the protection of the state's immigrant communities. The package pushes back against what the governor calls secret police tactics in California by prohibiting federal officers, including ICE, from wearing masks and hiding their identities from the public. With these laws, there are now expectations for officers to help keep people safe, including protecting student information, classrooms, emergency rooms, and non-public areas in hospitals. Federal law enforcement will now require a judicial warrant or court order to access those areas moving forward. And California lawmakers are also moving to ban so-called forever chemicals, with big changes coming to your kitchen. Olivia Gonzalez-Britt has the story.
They've become a kitchen staple for many.
That's just our go-to pan.
Yeah.
An easy way to flip an egg or stir fry without the mess.
Cast iron is too heavy. I can use aluminum. It takes a lot of extra lubricant. to keep the things from sticking.
But the convenience of non-stick pans comes with a harmful cost. And now state lawmakers have passed a bill to ban products made with PFAS, widely known as forever chemicals. The bill now heading to Governor Gavin Newsom's desk.
We go out of our way to stay healthy. So, eat the right foods, to exercise, to not use environmentally dangerous things. And I never thought about the pans, to tell you the truth.
So what are PFAS? They're chemicals used to make products water resistant or nonstick. But the worry is that the actual chemical doesn't break down easily.
We are now finding it just about everywhere. We're finding it in water sources, we're finding it in food chains, and even in humans.
If Governor Newsom signs the bill, California would begin phasing out PFAS in consumer products. By 2028, food packaging and plastic foodware would be banned. By 2030, cookware with PFAS, like some nonstick pans, would also be off store shelves.
They have been associated with certain cancers, like kidney and testicular cancer.
Removal of that would be wonderful because there are actually healthy options. And if the others are removed, then just helps us all in general.
The governor has until October 12th to take action. For ABC 10 News, I'm Olivia Gonzalez-Britt.
Meanwhile, the Trump administration is expected to make an announcement today about the cause of autism. Over the weekend, the president saying the announcement was coming on Monday, telling reporters he believed acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, was a very big factor in autism risk, despite a recent study finding that acetaminophen during pregnancy was not tied to autism. The Wall Street Journal reporting that the Trump administration's announcement was coming earlier this month, saying officials have been reviewing previous research, including an August review by Mount Sinai and Harvard researchers, that suggest a possible link between Tylenol use early on in pregnancy and an increased risk of autism in children. An announcement about a lesser-known drug, leucovorin, as a potential autism treatment is also expected. And the White House is clarifying its change to H-1B visas after workers, companies, and foreign governments scrambled to respond to the latest immigration restrictions. On Friday, the Supreme Order from the Trump administration announced a new $100,000 fee on some visas. The White House later clarifying that existing holders of the H-1B visas for skilled workers are not affected, and the fee is a one-time charge limited to new petitions. The proclamation is a win for immigration hardliners on Capitol Hill, but it is likely to rankle tech executives seeking qualified workers from abroad. Let's take a live look outside our Agua Caliente casino camera, Rancho Mirage. We're talking about the first week of fall here in the Coachella Valley. We love to see those hot temperatures behind us. We're tracking even more moisture. Jerry Steffen has that right after the break.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate. Talking with Thalia. Kai, the Deal Guy. And Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
How about weather? Like I said earlier this half hour, we had all sunshine Saturday, all clouds on Sunday. Today we kind of get a mix of both. Now, take a look at radar. This takes us back to yesterday. We saw lots of echoes moving from the southwest to northeast over Southern California. And we have that, this loops back to yesterday. There we go. Okay. We're looking at rain showing up on radar, but most of this did not reach the ground. It looks like a lot of rain, but we had maybe 1/10 of an inch yesterday around 5 p.m. around Palm Springs. The rest of us, sprinkles at best. Well, that'll be the case today. Not much in the way of rain in accumulation form. 92 degrees yesterday with the clouds keeping us below normal. 100 degrees in Palm Springs. That's our normal. We're going to be slightly below that today. A lot of 80s around the Coachella Valley right now. Winds under 10 miles an hour. Here's another look at all that moisture in the mid-levels being pulled up from the Pacific Ocean to the northeast over Arizona. We're getting some of those clouds over the Coachella Valley right now. And even a few echoes showing up, but not much showing up on the ground as far as real rain. I looked at accumulation totals over the past couple of hours. Couldn't find anything, but a few sprinkles over the southeast end. That's about it. Let's take a closer look at that right now. Basically over the mountains, it's orographic lift light showers moving the way to the northeast over the area. That's about it. So we do have a chance of a few sprinkles with that moisture moving over the area. More of the accumulative amounts falling to Southern California, Imperial, San Diego County today with that tropical moisture moving over the area. More over Arizona. Future precipitation, I mean, not much. You can see some green showing up here as you move into the early afternoon hours, but mostly over mountains and not a lot of accumulation. Just clouds moving in and out of the area. And the ensemble forecast degrees, best shot of rain will be the very southeast end of the Coachella Valley, moving down to Imperial County, where they did pick up about 1/2 inch in some areas around southeastern Imperial County into southwestern Arizona. 100 degrees, that's all you're going to get for high today in Palm Desert. 97 in clouds, that'll be at Palm Springs. Overnight lows in the 70s under mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow we clear out a little bit, but still some moisture down there. So we could see some light sprinkles again on Tuesday, but more of the rain, significant totals to our north and west over Southern California. Surface moisture still up there, like yesterday. 50-degree dew points, a little higher on Wednesday. We dry out, but only slightly come Thursday in the Coachella Valley. Winds really light today. They do pick up a little breeze out of the west on Tuesday, and then stronger winds around the San Gorgonio Pass Wednesday and Thursday afternoons with those winds out of the west, and maybe the wind-prone areas getting a little gusty those 2 days too. But as far as temps are concerned, slightly above normal numbers tomorrow. We move above 100 degrees, 103 in Palm Springs, 104 at Palm Desert, and about the same range of temps, slightly above normal numbers Wednesday. Okay, jumping ahead to the weekend, Saturday, we have an upper level low moving its way over Southern California. Again, that'll pull up moisture over the area. Right now, warm and humid, and temps go down. Upper 80s, lower 90s on Saturday, and late Saturday into Sunday, the ensemble forecast says we may see some rain, but again, not much, if anything at all, for the Coachella Valley. Comfort Air 7-day forecast, upper 90s for most of us today with clouds tomorrow. A mix of sun and clouds Tuesday, more of the same for Wednesday with temps slightly above 100 degrees. Numbers go down as you head toward the weekend. Friday, just 93. Could see some light sprinkles on Saturday into early Sunday, 90s for highs.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast?
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Star Wars fans rejoice. We're getting our first look at the upcoming film, The Mandalorian and Grogu. The trailer features The Mandalorian and Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda, as they fight a collection of robots and others. The film stars Pedro Pascal, who plays The Mandalorian, as well as Sigourney Weaver and Jeremy Allen White. The movie is a spin-off of the Mandalorian series on Disney+. It's also the first Star Wars film in 6 years. It hits theaters May 22nd of 2026. And it's the best time of the year because it's time for Fat Bear Week. It gets underway Tuesday at Alaska's Katmai National Park. It's a bracket-style competition where voters get to pick their favorite brown bear bulking up for hibernation. Voters get to see early and late summer photos of the bears. Fatter bears have the best chances to survive winter hibernation. So this marks the 11th year of the competition. The Bear 128 Glazer won the last 2 years. This year's winner will be announced September 30th, which is next Tuesday, so you can start watching and vote. We'll be right back.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and
All right, before we go, I felt a little sprinkle yesterday. Will we
That's
see it again
probably all we'll see today. Yeah, a sprinkle on your dashboard. But most of the action to the east and to the south of us. Temperatures slightly below normal, 97 degrees when the normal is 100, so not too far off. 99 at Indio and La Quinta, 100 degrees at Rancho Mirage. Numbers go up. We'll see a little more sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday.
Lovely. All right, we've got more news tonight at 5 and 6 here on NBC Palm Springs. We'll see you then.